Hey everybody, it's Blossom and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is, I guess technically it's a part of the Rags to Riches challenge, but there's not actually going to be any gameplay in this part. In this video, it is strictly me building a house. So this is Haley's starter home. I'm prefacing starter home because clearly this house is not super big, but it's also like not super small either. I feel like it's the perfect size for her, and I think she's gonna really enjoy having a house. But before I start this video, I just want to say I'm open to constructive criticism, but no hate. I know I'm not the best at building houses. It's not what I spend most of my time doing in The Sims. So if you guys have any ideas on or tips and tricks, I guess you could say, on making it a little bit easier for somebody who sucks at building to become better. But I really tried my best in this speed build. I really wanted to build her own house. Like, I didn't want to download one off the gallery, even though there's so many beautiful creations on the gallery. I wanted to just kind of take my time and build this. I had a lot of fun building this, actually. It was a lot of trial and error, and it's not perfect, but I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. It's a lot of going back and forth with what I think looks good and whatnot. I was trying to figure out like if it would match the neighborhood, like with the outside and stuff like that. I tried my best to do landscape as well, but I suck at that. Suck at landscaping. So yeah, in this video that is all I'm doing. So yeah, I'm still working on the exterior here. I have the basic like outline of the house, but I was working on the roof and the walls, and I made it a little bit higher so it has a foundation, because I feel like houses look so strange if there's not at least a little bit of a foundation. So of course I had to do that, and I was trying to figure out how to do like that like cutoff thing with the roof, but I had no idea how to do it. I don't even know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I was trying so hard to figure that out, but it was a little bit difficult, but it's okay. So I was picking out stairs to put there. I didn't want this house to be super raised, like a super tall staircase or whatever. I just wanted it to be simple, and then I couldn't figure out a door to use because like the three block stairs, I don't know what you'd call them, were not like working there. So I ended up making like a little cubby and like putting like the door like I don't know what you call it, like a space back. I don't know, but I liked how it turned out. It kind of made like the tiniest little porch you could think of, but it still works out really great. So yeah, this is for my Rags to Riches Let's Play, in case you guys didn't know. It's for Haley. So this is her first house. She's been living in a tent for the most of the series, or all of the series until now. But I'm really enjoying this series, and I think you guys are liking it too. It's been really fun starting something kind of new. Also, here was me trying to figure out the platform thing, because I know that was a thing they added in like a previous update, but I could not figure out how to do it for the longest time. I was like, I was like doing all the tools and stuff. I was like, I can't figure out how to do it, because I kind of wanted her bed to be lofted. I couldn't find the ladder. Like, I was like, where is this stuff? I had no idea. I ended up finding the ladder, but it was just very confusing for me. You'll see in the next episode, because I've actually already filmed the next episode of this. You'll see how buggy the ladder actually is, and I was so confused by it because I thought it would be like a smooth transition. Like, how are they supposed to be adding bunk beds, but they can't even make the ladder work right? But yeah, I actually really like the lofted space. I couldn't even figure out how to raise the platform at first. I was like, oh my god, this is so difficult. But I ended up getting a nice decent platform. I just wanted her bed to be up there. I don't know why, I just felt like it. And I wanted her house to be very open, kind of like almost like a studio apartment, but a house, not an apartment. I ended up making the platform a little bit lower because I didn't like how it looked. And the ladder, I moved it in the middle. Is it a ladder? I guess it's a ladder. I don't know what else you would call it. But yeah, and then I just added those small fences so it looked like she wouldn't just be falling off the side of her loft. Also, I kind of want to get her a pet. I just like thought about that. Maybe I should do that in the next part. Also, here's me, I couldn't figure out how to add paint on the platform. I was like, there's no way it's gonna stay this ugly gray color. Like, there's absolutely no way. But I figured it out. Like, this was just all a learning experience for me. I couldn't figure out how to do most of this stuff. But you know what? It's okay because we're just learning here. I added this super cool, like, brick wall, accent wall. I love how this looks. I think it looks really good. And something I struggle with a lot when building a house is what to put on the walls. Like, what color? Like, I feel like white looks the best, but it's so boring. And I was going with these bright floors, but I actually ended up changing them later in the video. I changed them to a darker wood because everything was just not looking good. I think I kept that wood floor on, like, the platform, but not, like, in the rest of the house. And then, of course, I realized I forgot to put windows. And windows are also another tricky thing for me. I struggle with window placements. I don't know why. I feel like if it's not even, it looks weird. But also when it's even, it looks weird. Like, I don't know. So I try my best. I end up moving some of the windows around later to kind of match the floor plan a little bit better. And also, like, hello, there was like a window like in the bathroom, but like if I moved that window, it was one of the ones in the front of the house, like the two matching windows like on the side of the door. If I moved that one window, it would have looked so freaking weird. But I ended up just putting the shower in front of the window. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. But I used the kitchen set from that I don't know what it's called, the country kitchen kit. I really don't know exactly what it's called, but I ended up using that new stuff. I really like it. I think it's so cute. It has the cutest colors of fridges and I guess stoves too. Also, I think I forgot to put a stove in this house. Did I either added it on in the next video or I added it after this be built, but I did forget to put the stove. Like, I don't know how I forgot the stove. I think I also I changed up the bedroom a little bit. I think I added like a little exercise thing. But that was all I changed, which you guys will see that in the next video, of course, when I actually play in the house for the first time. And then here I was realizing like this little section is like super awkward. I wanted to put the dining room table there, but it would be so like uneven in a way. I don't know. It was gonna bother me. I ended up leaving it for now, but I do change it. I actually change some of the house. I make it smaller because I realized there was too much empty space and I was like, I don't need all this room. But I gave her a nice TV, a nice flat screen. I also gave her the money-making trash can since I figured that would be useful for this challenge. I don't know if that's against the rules. I don't think it is, but obviously we can afford that and whatnot, so you know, I was just excited. I added like cute little wardrobes and stuff, and I didn't decorate the house a lot. I did add her first masterpiece painting, but sooner or later I will have the house fully decorated and it'll look really cute. Of course, she is a painter, so of course we're gonna have lots of paintings all over the house. Here's me trying to figure out, like, the lamp was like cutting through the ceiling. I don't know, I couldn't figure out what lamp to put next to her bed because I feel like I hate when my Sims houses are dark, so I try to light them up as much as possible, just so it's not, I like hate the dark game. That's why I have like a super bright reshade, or I used to have a really bright one, but I've recently toned it down, so I do most of the editing of the lighting from my, what is it called, my recording software. I gave her a super big bathroom. I didn't mean for it to be this big, but it just kind of worked out that way. And like, here's the thing with the windows in the bathroom, like, do I just put curtains over them? Like, they're too big old, like literally the window to the bathroom is in the front of the house. So here's me just putting, see, like, look how weird it looked if that window was not there. Like, I don't know, I just need to get better at doing like layouts for houses. I really don't know. I ended up moving that window as well, the one that's in front of the sink, because I wanted to put a mirror, so I moved it to the side. I think that one looked fine. I don't think that one was like super bad like the one in the front, but ended up working out. And then here was me changing the kind of layout of the house. I made it smaller, like a smaller little hallway. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out, but then the kitchen looked like so tiny, so I was like, okay, let me leave the kitchen as is and just kind of move that one wall so it's smaller, if that makes sense. And then I just put the dining room table against the wall. And then I didn't like the studio feeling, so I liked it, but I didn't like it, so I just added an archway, and I liked it a lot better. So I fixed the roof since I changed the layout, I guess. I don't really know what you call it. So I had to fix the roof and add another roof since it was like a different part of the building. Roofing is another thing that I struggle with, but I think I've gotten a lot better than what I used to be, believe it or not. I think I've progressed a little bit, so the roof is messed up there, but I end up fixing it, don't worry. I did give her a greenhouse though. It's a lot smaller, and that is, I say this later in the next video, but basically I don't want her main income to be gardening, so I just kind of made it smaller, which I like. I like that it's not going to be her main source of income, because you can easily make a bank from gardening. I mean, you get like, you evolve like 2 plants, you're making like 1,000 simoleons every day. So I decided to keep it small. I still make a lot of simoleons from the plants, so it's like, that's still there, but like, I don't know. And then here's me attempting to do some landscaping again. I don't know what I'm doing. The trees look bad because it's winter time, but trust me, they'll look better when it's actually like summer. They're all dead and stuff, but I couldn't change it. So yeah, I hope you guys have been liking me talking throughout this video. I feel like I've been talking for an hour straight. But I'm gonna take this time to plug all of my other social medias, I guess you could say. I have a Twitter. I recently deactivated my Twitter because I wanted to start over, but it's still the same @ so if you guys do not follow me, which I don't think anyone does, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my @ is blossomsimsss. It is always linked down below with my @. I just wanted a clean slate because I felt like it was super inactive on there, and I just didn't like the way I was running my Twitter. I don't know, it's weird, but I just decided to restart. Also, I know the windows in the greenhouse are kind of weird, but I didn't want to afford like all windows on each wall, or yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like every single panel is a window, if you know what I mean, like a typical greenhouse. But I like this. Maybe one day we'll upgrade to that, but again, I was running low on funds. I think by the end of the build I had like 1,000 simoleons left, so that is definitely not ideal, but it's okay. We'll get through it. We will get some money back. So yeah, I just worked on the greenhouse, and I was like, oh, I need to add her easel. Like, oh my god, I cannot forget about the most important thing, because that is her main source of money, painting, which is crazy how much money you can make from that. But yeah, I was trying my best here with the landscaping. It all looks kind of bad because it's winter time in the game, like I said earlier, so everything just looks dead. I'm hoping that the landscaping looks better once I actually get into like summertime and stuff like that. But anyway, the video is almost over, believe it or not. I actually did it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do show you guys a little bit of an overview of what the house looks like. I hope you guys like it. I think it's really, really cute. Look at her. I'm so proud of this house, guys. I hope you guys like it too. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.